Thank you everyone for joining today's Training Tuesday. Um, like always, I'm Justin Vasquez with JL Jones, and today we have a special guest, Jeff Brewer with National Guard Products, and he's going to discuss sliding and folding door hardware from National Guard. Before we begin though, I wanted to let you guys know how appreciative I am of all the trainings that you've been a part of, that you've allowed us to do, that you've allowed us to share with you on. It's really turned into something special for us. I know I said this last week, but I'm so excited for next year and for some new classes and a new beginning for 2021. It's something that I guess we all kind of need to get out of 2020, start something new, be part of something different. Everyone that's joined this class today is going to be eligible for November's prize giveaway, and which is a Google Home device. If you won it in the past, I hope you win it again. But if you haven't, a Google Home device is something special. It's something to show you guys that we appreciate you joining in, participating with us, and thanking you for all that you've done with us. If after the class you have any questions or during the presentation you have any questions, please hold on to those and let us know during a segue, and we'll get to all of those. You can put it in the chat window below. I'll answer it as we go, or Jeff can answer it whenever there's a small break. But if you have any questions way after the class is over with, please email me. Everyone has my email address. I'll follow up with you after the class is over. Any question that you have, and if you need any spec help or anything like that, please get with me and I'll be more than happy to help you. So without further ado, I'll turn it over to Jeff Brewer and let him talk to you guys for a bit. Hey Jeff, you there?
I'm here. Thanks, Justin. Again, I'm Jeff Brewer with NGP. We appreciate you guys allowing us a few minutes today. I will hopefully we'll be efficient with this and hopefully be informative. So without further ado, the agenda, see if I can get this slide to advance. There we go. It's pretty simple. We'll review, look at our products as a whole, our offering as a whole, and then dive into sliding door hardware while we're here mainly today for this training, and then just kind of recap. So I will start by saying thank you. I'll echo Justin's thanks. We appreciate the opportunity. It has been a crazy year. Everybody's very busy and can be, very distracted considering all that's going on. So thanks for giving us the opportunity to tell our story today. We will start with an overview story as far as NGP is concerned, just a quick company overview. We've been around for a long time. We've been around since 1935. We're a third-generation family-owned business. We occupy almost 180,000 square feet here in Memphis, Tennessee, where 97% of the stuff that we manufacture or that we sell is manufactured right here in Memphis. We've got almost 300 employees covering 2 shifts, very broad offering of over 3,000 items that we make here in Memphis. And we couldn't do it without those 300 employees. And we're fortunate enough to have been voted Memphis Best Workplace 5 out of the last 6 years by those employees. So we couldn't do it without them. We've got a great team here that we're very proud of. We segment our product categories into 5 different value streams: aluminum, steel, track hardware, continuous hinge, and gap guard. And I'll briefly touch on what's contained within those value streams. That's essentially how we look at our offering here at NGP. We do have a sister company, Jordan Aluminum, that is just about a mile down the road from us here, that we acquired in 2010. So we're a vertically integrated business. The point of this slide is really to tell you that we extrude our own aluminum. It makes us unique in this industry. We can control the quality a little better, the lead time better. We can turn things around from a custom perspective as well. So we've got a lot of versatility because we're vertically integrated by the relationship with Jordan. So at a high level, what we want you to know is that we are a family-owned and operated business. We take it very personally, what we do, and we're vertically integrated. Service is our main, driver. That's why we exist, is to serve our customers. We have a very broad and deep product portfolio. We've come a long way in the last 85 years, and we're investing in our business for the next 85. We're investing in people and technology, operational excellence. We've made some tremendous strides there this last year, and also in products, which we'll talk about some new stuff that we've got going on. So as far as products are concerned, I mentioned the 5 value streams. We break it down like this, and starting from left to right. Aluminum, that's how that's where we started. That includes our threshold gasketing and door bottoms, for example. We call that our aluminum value stream. We've been doing that for a long, long time. For about 20 years, we've been in the steel business. We call it the steel value stream, which really is our light kit, louver, and fire and safety rated glass. We have a broad offering. We have over 80,000 square feet of our facility that I mentioned earlier, of the 180, is dedicated to the manufacture of these light kits, louvers, and glass products. We're a UL certified shop as far as the fire and safety rated glass is concerned. So if you need anything in that regard, we're very capable as far as that manufacturing is concerned. With as far as the next is hinge. Sorry, I got a note here. I don't want to make sure I miss anything from you guys. Our next value stream is continuous hinge. We began that in April of 2017. It includes aluminum continuous geared hinges as well as stainless steel pin and barrel. Great product, works, lifetime warranty. Anyway, very capable as far as that's concerned. More recently, sliding, which we'll talk about in depth today. We began in September of 2018 by introducing our stainless steel barn door track. And then at the beginning of this year, we got into the aluminum sliding track hardware business. So that's our 4th value stream. And finally, kind of working in chronological order here, GapGuard is our newest value stream. And it's a product offering that we launched in the second half of last year that focuses on fire door compliance. And the enforcement of NFPA 80 and excessive gaps, and how that will render a door non-compliant as far as the Joint Commission is concerned, primarily in healthcare. We have a suite of aftermarket products that we call GapGuard that will bring those doors back into compliance. So just food for thought as far as that's concerned. If you do have fire door compliance issues on any jobs that you're either just looking for a certificate of occupancy or supplying or have you've inspected, we can help you out as far as that's concerned. Talking about earlier, we've invested a lot in people, technology, and as said, operations. In the last year, we've made great strides as far as our operations are concerned. And so this is an example of our lead times currently across these value streams. I wanted to make sure that I put that up there just to let you guys know service is our #1 priority, getting a quality product to you in a timely fashion. And as you can see, the majority of our offering ships in 5 to 7 days. We do have a couple of items, as you can see, custom fab on the aluminum side and the louver on the steel side that are a little stretched out right now. So just want to be fully transparent there, but we're working to pull those back in. But the majority of our catalog will ship in 5 to 7 days. So without further ado, we'll talk about sliding door hardware in a little bit more detail. Stainless steel is where we'll start and then move to aluminum. Let's do that from a chronological perspective, considering that we launched the stainless in September of 2018. So the main takeaways for this, as far as the stainless is concerned, it's heavy duty. Most of what we do, we like to consider heavy duty. We design it and test it to be so. It's very installer friendly. We are the only manufacturer of this type of product on the stainless steel side of things that's ANSI BHMA Grade 1 certified, and it's a designer friendly product. We'll fast forward to aluminum. When we talk about that, we want to talk about, again, that same heavy duty aspect to the product. There's some unique features as far as the aluminum is concerned, patent pending features, universal hardware, and again, ANSI BHMA Grade 1 certification that we're very proud of that makes us unique from a performance perspective. So as far as the stainless steel is concerned, again, we launched it September of 2018. And these icons represent the features and benefits of the product, the heavy duty aspect that I mentioned, what allows us to be able to perform in sort of that heavy duty category, and also achieve the ANSI BHMA Grade 1 certification, is we cast our stainless hangers, which is different from some that are in this space. Theirs is a welded product, and those welds are a point of failure that we eliminated in the design of ours. So we have a cast stainless hanger, which makes us different and stronger. We're very installer friendly. Included in our hardware kit that we send to you when you specify and or order or supply a stainless steel barn door track system, you get the tools needed to install spanner wrench and the Allen wrenches required. We Loctite all of our machine screws so that the vibration that is typical on a sliding door application that tends to want to back screws out over time and cause maintenance issues. We mitigate that by providing Loctite pre-installed on the fasteners. And we also have a couple of different unique options that I'll speak to as well that allow you to be a little bit cleaner with your install and gives you more versatility. Again, we're the only BHMA Grade 1 certified stainless steel offering, and that includes a soft close device, which I'll show you in a couple of slides. Again, we're endorsed on the hospitality side by Hilton and Marriott. We've also done a lot of installs in multifamily, and we know it lends itself to that office vertical as well. Specifically, some other things here. There's a lot of detail on this slide. The things that I'd like to call out, again, the cast hangers make us a stronger product. And we don't just do openings for 3.0 and 4.0. We're not limited to that. Custom is available. If you've got a longer run of track that you need because you might have a biparting opening or you have an oversized door, we can certainly manufacture that for you. If you have a heavier door, we can certainly engineer and manufacture the product to accommodate that heavier door as well. So it's not just a kitted item for us. We actually have some custom capabilities that if you need, you can take advantage of. So these next slides are going to show you essentially some images of the offering. We have two different hanger designs. We'll start with the top mount hanger. That's called our SLSS1. In standard offering, it comes in a 6'6" track or bar and an 8'2". The 6'6" accommodates the 3.0 door. That 3.0, well, the 3.0 opening, the door actually typically is 40 inches because of the 2-inch oversize on either side. And then also the 8'2" will accommodate a 52-inch door for a 48-inch opening. So we do offer those as standard. That's the SLSS1, which is the top mount hanger. That comes with a concealed soft close option as well. You can see there in the part nomenclature, you just add the SC, which then it becomes a track with soft close at both the open and the close side of the track. In that inset picture, I don't know if you can see it, and that's kind of the idea. The soft close is actually embedded into the bar, and there's an actuator that rides on top of the door. So that's the SLSS1, again, top mount hanger with the soft close option, BHMA Grade 1 certified. This is the face mount hanger, the SLSS2. So these are two very popular options as far as the top mount and the face mount hangers are concerned. Those are the ones we chose. Again, with the help of our friends at Hilton, quite frankly, and Marriott, with what they were seeing more and more of and what their design requirements were. So this is the SLSS2, again, in both the 6 and the 8 bar or track length to accommodate those 3.0 or 4.0 openings. And again, soft close is an option on the SLSS2 as well, concealed in the bar. Again, reminding you that we can do custom. It's not just the 6 and the 8s, but we know that that's going to cover the majority of the openings that we'll run into, but we can certainly manufacture track for larger doors or bi-parting applications. The components that you will receive in the SLSS1 hardware pack that comes along with the track are shown here: wall attachments, hangers, two door stops, and a floor guide. With the soft close version of this product, the difference is the soft close, maybe you can see that there, that's machined into the track. And then at the forefront of this picture, there are two actuators, or in the foreground of this picture, there are two actuators that ride on top of the door that trigger that soft close, which essentially cushions and stops that door the last 3 inches of travel. So that's the SC hardware assembly. And then again, showing you the face mount hangers of the SLSS2, as well as that soft close option and the actuators that come along with that. From an option perspective, other than soft close or non-soft close, we have some other hardware components, these three that you can see. The one on the left is a drywall spacer kit that is an option. And this is something that we engineered to help mitigate the damage to drywall that occurs when this type of hardware is installed. Those mounting brackets, that round disc that you see, are installed directly to the drywall. And as the door travels and cycles, there's a rocking that takes place that sometimes that drywall, the bracket will bite into the drywall. And we got some feedback from the field that said, you know, is there anything you can do to fix this? We did. So this drywall spacer is available. It seats against the blocking, doesn't allow for that rocking to take place, won't allow for that mounting bracket to bite into the drywall. Better product for the end user, so keep that in mind. We have an adjustable wall-mounted guide that is concealed behind the door. Ensures that door hangs properly, because you do have some adjustment on where that guide fits into the mortise, so your door hangs plumb. But you could also separate those two components, and optionally you could mount that guide to the floor if you so chose. There's that bottom channel guide that you see on the right. It fits into the mortise at the bottom of the door. It ensures quiet operation, and also it eliminates wood sawdust. As far as a wood door, you have to mortise the bottom of it, and as a guide runs along that mortise channel, it's going to chatter, and there'll be some sawdust that'll collect on the floor. Quite frankly, this takes care of that problem. So those are the options as far as the stainless is concerned, and from there we will move on to the aluminum product. So this is our newest sliding door offering, again leveraging our relationship with our sister company Jordan, extruding this aluminum product, multiple different configurations, different application types. Our thought process here again was the heavy duty, but really to simplify this as well for those that are specifying the product, for those that are ordering the product, supplying the product, and for those that are installing the product. As we looked at this category, we realized that there were a lot of decisions to make as far as specifying, ordering, and installing. And so we decided to just simplify it, boil it down to two different heavy-duty categories. And so we cover a lot of ground with only two categories, up to 75 pounds and up to 250 pounds. When looking at the competitive landscape, in that we call it multifamily, up to 75 pounds. In that multifamily space, you might have a 20, 30, 40, 60 pound category that you've got to decide which one suits your door or your project the best. We just went ahead and leapfrogged all of that, went straight to 75, and it covers everything underneath. So up to 75 pounds, you only need to know sort of one set of parts, and then whether or not you're sliding or you're folding, quite frankly. Same philosophy on the commercial. Let's keep it very simple. The offerings that are out there include 125 pound product, 150 pound product, 200 pound product, and so on. So again, we decided let's cover all of our bases, go all the way to 250, cover everything underneath that in one commercial offering to simplify this. We have a unique pocket door kit within the aluminum commercial offering that accommodates doors from 6.8 to 9.0 in one kit, again, keeping it very, very simple. We have universal hardware on the commercial side as well. That includes ball bearing hangers standard. You have 4 different options to guide the door within that universal hardware pack, and you have 3 different options to stop the door within that universal hardware pack. So you really always have what you need in the field to install, or you always have what you need in the office to order to, again, simplify it, to eliminate the opportunity for error. If you're also, backing up, if you're specifying, eliminate the need for different adapters and things like that. You can just specify one product with the universal hardware and you're covered. And then again, all of this on the commercial side rolls up to a BHMA Grade 1 certification for both standard and oversized doors for our aluminum commercial sliding door hardware offering, which is unique to us, and that includes the soft close. So BHMA, because sliding door hardware has gotten so popular, they've revised their standard, and I mentioned a standard and an oversized. So that is, again, for standard weight door, and then an oversized door, which is the 250-pound door, and we're the only manufacturer that can make the claim to have both of those in this particular space. So a little bit more around those icons. That the 2 different simple categories reduces your warehouse footprint if this is an item that you stock, or it reduces the guesswork if it's an item that you're ordering or specifying. Again, the patented wall studs that allow you to stretch that pocket door kit. You can take a pocket door kit for a 6.8 door all the way up to a 9.0, and it's in one box. So unique to us in that regard. I'll show you the components of those in just a minute. The all-inclusive hardware pack, like I mentioned, and again, the certified durability of the ANSI BHMA Grade 1 standard. So to show you just some these are the applications that we offer in the multifamily. We'll go through a couple of those. The bypass is where we'll start. This is what the kitted offering looks like. We'll handle doors up to 75 pounds again, and it offers in that kit, you have pulls that are in 2 different finishes. The more typical finishes that you'll see in this category, we go ahead and offer them both in one kit. So again, take the guesswork out of it for you, reduce your inventory decisions that you have to make, or your ordering decisions that you have to make. So that's our bypass in our multifamily. We also offer by fold in the multifamily category up to 75 pounds. And again, this kitted offering offers hinges in 2 finishes. Obviously the same methodology applies there, just keeping it simple, taking the guesswork out of it for you. And something different about this as well is as you'll notice here, we offer 4 hinges per door leaf, as opposed to 3 like most, and that's going to you're going to have the option of a heavier door as far as that's concerned. So that's simply our multifamily offering, again, up to 75 pounds for bypass or bifold. You just need to know how big your opening is or how many doors you have if it's folding. Other than that, we've got you covered on the hardware side. Moving to commercial, this is an example of that universal hardware pack that I mentioned. Again, ball bearing hangers are standard. We've got 4 different options to guide the door, 3 different options to stop the door. So you always have what you need, either when you're specifying, when you're ordering, or when you're installing. So on the commercial side, sidewall mount is a popular application. We certainly offer that. There's an example of the track and the hardware pack components that you might use. Call out here, our track on the commercial side of things is always anodized. That makes us different from most that are out there. You're going to get a mill finish product with a lot of manufacturers. The anodized track provides for a quieter operation, smoother operation, and therefore longer life for the hardware as well. So we always anodize our track on the commercial side of things. On this sidewall mount, we do offer 2 different types of snap-on fascia. Those options are shown here, the radius fascia and the squared fascia. Standard is clear, anodized, or dark bronze. But if you want matte black, which we know is very popular these days, or any other custom color, we do powder coat in-house, so we can finish to your design requirements as far as your projects are concerned. So that's our sidewall mount in the commercial. We also do bypass in the commercial, again, up to 250 pounds, showing you all the components that you get from a hardware standpoint, and calling out again, our track is anodized standard on the commercial side of things. So you get, essentially, you've got 2 doors on a bypass application, so you've got 2 universal hardware packs that would be included with that kit. Again, you just need to know how wide you're opening, and we'll take care of the rest. By parting is another application type that we can handle. This essentially takes our pocket door track and hardware pack, no framing members, no framing kit associated with this, just the track and hardware, and doubles it because a bi-parting application is typically going to use 1 row of, or 1 run of track, and the doors will recess into a pocket. So we do offer bi-parting as an option, as well as just pocket door if you so choose to have your own pocket built in the field. You've got some specific application requirements where you don't want a pocket door kit. We can certainly offer the track and the hardware to accommodate. But if you do want the pocket door kit, we have a unique one available to you. So this SLAL 250 PD kit is a unique item that, again, initially when we launched, the call out is I guess an improvement that we've made to the offering, or product line extension. But when we initially launched, we could accommodate the doors up to 3.0 and up to 9.0. This has a unique modular split jamb stud design that allows for multiple door heights in one kit. So it's set up standard for 6.8 and 7.0s. If you want to go up to 9.0, you can. We've got stud extenders and splice pieces that are included in the kit, and you can essentially stretch that opening in the field to accommodate doors up to 9.0. This is patent pending design, unique to us, and it's we think very, very specifier friendly, distributor friendly, and installer friendly. The universal hardware pack is included with this modular kit as well. So not only can you accommodate various door heights, you've got all the hardware that you need in one kit. Recently, we've extended this offering to accommodate 4.0 doors, as well as 2x6 wall conditions as well. So we've essentially got all the bases covered as far as pocket door kits are concerned. And the options as far as our commercial offering is concerned are snap-on fascia for, as you see for the bottom left there, for the sidewall mount that I mentioned earlier. We have snap-on fascia for our bypass track as well, or in the bi-parting application that fits on the single or double row of track. And we also have soft close available throughout the offering on the commercial side. And don't forget that that soft close is BHMA grade 1 certified for standard and oversized doors as well. It's not just the universal hardware pack, but that BHMA grade 1 certification also carries over to the soft close as we independently tested it as well. So we feel like we've covered a lot of ground at launch with this product, and but we're working fast and furious behind the scenes, quite frankly, to bring new applications out. We feel like that this sliding door hardware offers us a lot of opportunity to extend the offering and continue to tell our story and leverage our ability to extrude aluminum. So very short order, we'll be announcing new application types that we'll be able to accommodate. So that's the commercial offering. And what I'll do next is just kind of quickly run through what our nomenclature looks like as far as our part numbering system is concerned. So with the aluminum sliding track, SL for sliding, AL for aluminum. That's where it starts. And then how heavy is your door? You It's up to 75 pounds, or like we mentioned earlier, it's up to 250 pounds. So one of two weight category callouts. You just need to know your application type. These doors are going to bypass, and by the way, the opening is 48 inches. So it's as simple as that. If it's a bifold system, then you're going to need to know one other detail besides bifold. Is how many doors are going to be folding out of the way as far as that opening is concerned. Is it 2 doors or is it 4 doors? But again, the 48 calls out the opening width. So it's as simple as that. Here we've changed the weight category to our commercial 250, so all doors up to 250 pounds. This is a bypass system, 48, obviously not typical, but just using it as an example. Here's PD for pocket door, or if you wanted this to be biparting, it would be 2 of these, but the PD is the pocket door track that's used in the biparting application. Sidewall mount, SW. Again, we think it's pretty simple stuff here as far as the nomenclature is concerned. The part string gets a little longer with the sidewall because we want you to call out your fascia type, be it round fascia or the square fascia. This is the call out for the pocket door kit. Now you can certainly specify whether or not it's required for a 48-inch door or a 2x6 wall. At time of printing here, we had the up to 3.0 and up to 9.0, and that was just a pocket door kit. That nomenclature now changes to a -48 for a 4.0 or -2x6 for a 2x6 wall construction. So that's it from a part numbering perspective. So easy to specify, easy to order, and again, universal hardware on the commercial side, so easy to install. On our website, we have a full cross-reference available to you, and if we've missed a competitor that you'd like us to add, please feel free to reach out. We're always trying to improve our website and make it as user-friendly as possible, but we picked the most likely suspects and crossed everything over. So and that's a searchable PDF available online for you. And beyond that, just recapping, it's both stainless and aluminum are heavy duty. They're easy to install. They're both grade 1 ANSI BHMA grade 1 certified, which is unique to us. So you can have confidence in specifying the product, confidence in ordering the product because we've taken the guesswork out of it, and confidence installing the product because you have everything you need at the opening. You don't have to worry about an adapter. You don't have to worry about door thickness or anything of that sort. We've got you taken care of, and how you guide the door and how you stop the door. And so less time scratching your head looking for a part. It's all there when you need it. So we're, again, NGP, family owned and operated. We're all about service and our customers, and we exist to serve our customers. The sliding door hardware is an example of our ever expanding product portfolio. More to come there, and in other ways as well. We have a lot going on the product development side. That's just one of the many ways that that we're investing in our business. Product categories expanding, as well as new product categories. And the intent in everything we do on the product development side is how can we make this easier on the channel. Wherever you fit in the channel is how can we make it, we're manufacturing a quality product, and we want to certainly be as easy to do business with as possible. So with that, are there any questions?
There was a question that came in, Jeff. Dan Benz, he asks, are there any fascia clip options to attach to wood fascia?
I mentioned we were working fast and furious behind the scenes. We're a few weeks away from that. So today the answer is no, but this time in next month the answer will be yes. So any other questions?
So I had a question.
Okay.
On the sliding door hardware, I noticed that there were line markers that showed 24, 32, 36 inch.
Yeah.
Does that come standard with each one of the PDK kits? Whenever you send those out, does a customer have the ability to see if he has a 2-foot door, a 3-foot door, or a 4-foot door, that line marker, so he knows where to, or he or she knows where to place their equipment, I guess?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's absolutely templated in that way, marked in that way. So if you need to cut it for a more narrow door, you can certainly do that. And yes is the answer to that. So they're all marked in that way for easy modification in the field.
And Sharon, she says, kudos to NGP on being the top company for you or for your employees. That's very meaningful and important.
Well, thank you for the comment, and we agree. Foster and Louis Smith, the owners, work very, very hard to create a culture here that lends itself to that type of engagement, and we're very proud of it. We're lucky to have the group that we have.
Awesome. So are there any other questions out there, guys?
Well, if not today and something strikes you where we can improve, if you have questions about the products that we've talked about today, or if there are opportunities for us to improve, expand the offering, of course, it doesn't have to be sliding hardware specific. I know that's where we spent the majority of the time today, but my email address is right there. I encourage you to get in touch. We want to be the best manufacturer, the best vendor partner that we can be for those that specify, supply, and install our products. So we certainly are excited about the sliding door offering, but we're just equally as excited about being the best-in-class manufacturer that we strive to be. So please be in touch and let us know how we can help.
Absolutely. So we had another question come in here at the end. Is there a minimum order on most items?
Well, no is the answer. We take all POs, both small and large. We prefer the large ones, but we'll take any of them.
Absolutely. So another question that I was really thinking about while you were doing the presentation is, in your multifamily offering, you showed that a lot of the competitors will go with 40, 50, 60, 70 pound tracks and things like that. And NGP opted to go with just the 75-pound track. Now, by doing that, do you kind of put yourself out of competition with some of those lower end guys, or did NGP factor that in whenever producing that product?
We absolutely factored that in, and we are able to be very competitive with those other folks that are out there. But we felt like that it was the right thing to do for us as a manufacturer, and for the supply chain, and for our distribution channel, to again take the complexity out of it and be very competitive and offer a heavy duty quality product.
How many others out there are BHMA grade 1 as far as your commercial sliding door hardware?
Well, the answer is there's sort of one, but so in our segment, in our space that we occupy, we are the only one. There is another manufacturer product that does have a BHMA grade 1 certification, but it's a very specialized product, and it's about 4 times the cost of what people are used to paying for this type of sliding door hardware. So it's not really a competitor. I can't just blanket say there's no other BHMA grade 1 certification out there. There is, but there's not one in this segment.
Awesome. So I guess the main takeaway, guys, is NGP with their sliding and folding door hardware, easy to use because you have everything that you need right in the box. You can use the one product for multiple applications, whether it be 2 foot wide, 3 foot wide, or even 4 foot wide. And I believe we can go even up to 6 foot wide by marrying them together. But you could also go 6 foot 8, 7 foot on up to 9 foot in the pocket door space. It's easy to use, it's affordable, and it eliminates quite a bit of competition because it's one of the only products out there that is the way that it is, which makes NGP very unique. And so if you need help with specifications, or if you need help on a project where you're looking at some multifamily hardware or some commercial hardware, and some of the other competitors that are out there are either they can't meet the needs, and if they do meet the needs, they're way out of the price point. Give NGP a shot. These guys are hungry for orders, and especially now during coronavirus and all the things that are happening with supply chain and things like that, it's very easy to get the product. I believe they even have some sitting around waiting on you to order them. So take advantage of that. Use that to your advantage on your projects. And so with that, I'm going to let the class go. I appreciate everybody for joining in to the Training Tuesday. I appreciate Jeff. I appreciate National Guard Products for everything that they do. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day and a wonderful rest of the week. Thank you all.